my hands there.
Go wash your hands.
You go wash your hands.
You said you want to wash your hands. You say no.
I need to ask them for the Wi-Fi. Last time I had it, but it didn't save. So let me. Puppy, what did you get?
Pork.
That's pork. That's pork. Let me find out what the. Oh, I'm logged in on this one, so that's okay. Let me just. Let me scan the Wi-Fi here really quick. What's up, JV? I think you're the first person in here. Let me log into the Wi-Fi real quick. Give me 1 second. 1 second. I'm trying to log into the Wi-Fi. 3 a.m. your time. This is lunch. I'm trying to log into the Wi-Fi. 3 a.m. your time. This is lunch. This is a late lunch. Let me try to log into the Wi-Fi. Give me 1 second real quick, guys. We're gonna log into the Wi-Fi. Central. Wi-Fi? There we go, we're back. I just wanted to log into the Wi-Fi. We just actually had a juice with 2 of our viewers. So, thumbs up to Brian and Paul. I'm not sure if they're watching, but if they are, we are now down the street. Ooh, fluffy, and you get some cucumbers. Asher, what's up? This is what I like to do. Oh yeah, you could take, hold on, let me put some of this soup broth on my rice. I like to do the soup broth on there first. And then I like this sauce right here. Dump that on my rice. And you guys do know I love my peppers. So I don't have a way to cut that, but.
You want me to borrow the scissors?
If they let you borrow scissors. You guys do know I love my. These look small, but they kind of look a little deadly. Thumbs up to all 31 people, guys. We are here at a local restaurant. What's up from Australia? We are in Vietnam. This is my favorite city of Da Nang, Vietnam. We got our scissors. You guys can watch this. What's up, Raka? But I need my chili cut too. This meal cost $25,000. How much was it?
25.
25. So this is exactly $1 US. And this is the sauce I was telling you guys about. When is it gonna warm up? It's actually warm, it's just raining. The rain should probably stop, in my opinion, in about 3 weeks. About 3 weeks, I'm guessing. It is raining outside. I'm not sure if you guys can tell that, but we just ducked out of the rain. We were down at one of our cafes. I shot a new video. So I'm gonna post a new video today, a walking tour. So that's good, Fluffy. Let me post this. It's good, Fluffy. I need to cut my pepper. That's the whole.
Cut it with the.
That was the whole point why I needed the scissors. Yeah. You want me to eat that much in one bite?
Yeah.
You're trying to poison me. Let me try to. I feel sorry for people on a 2-week vacation. Yeah, but people should know that coming here, this is the rainy season. The rainy season is September to January, at least till about mid-January. So people should definitely know that. I've been here for well over a year. This year I've been here for about 9 months. Last year I was here for about 7 months. So it doesn't bother me. It's usually not raining when I need to go out. But here, Fluffy, you can take this. I always give this away.
It's good.
So you guys seen how big my plate was? Now it's a lot smaller. I think this is the bone. But mid-January is about the time that the rain will let up. Yeah, February is usually fine. Actually, at least from my experience, around the middle of January, it might rain a tad, but it's usually clearing up by about that time. There we go. Now I can finally start digging in. $1, guys. $1 for lunch. This is Vietnamese food. Pork chop, rice, and fried egg. What did she get? If this was Philippines food, it would not have the greens. And it has the peppers too. Yeah, $1, man. This is a great deal. This is one of our cheaper meals. But I like it. Pork chop, rice, and fried egg. That's my perfect meal. Can't go wrong on that. Yep. 25,000 VND, which is exactly $1. How much was yours?
I think 25.
25,000. So $1, $2. She got a little bit different. Hers is like pork, not a pork chop. Mine is a pork chop that I cut up, rice, and a fried egg. And you do get vegetables, but I gave those to her. Yeah, this is both of our bills. Both of our total bill will be exactly $2. So can't complain with that. And you do get some peppers. Ooh, that's a hot pepper right there. That's a hot pepper. No tips and no tax here in Vietnam. Oh. That pepper was hot. I knew because these were such small peppers, I knew it was going to be spicy. No tax, no tip. Tip, you can leave a tip, but in Vietnam, tip is not normal. So it's not a customary thing. It's not expected. It's not given most of the time. No tax for sure, and no tip. So this will be exactly 50,000, I think. It might be 55,000, but this will be $2 for both of this. And this will be our lunch. And this is the city of Da Nang, which is the beach city. So you can go to Ho Chi Minh, you can go to Hanoi. They do not have a beach. They do have much more of a party life and more expensive. But this is the beach city. So this is where everybody comes for the beach. There's just not a tax society here. So everything is included in the price of what they tell you. It's kind of like that in Europe too. In Europe, if it says 10 euros, it's 10 euros. It's not 10 euros plus tax. A lot of people, so let me angle you guys up here. Oh, and I forgot, you guys get a soup too. So you get the pork chop, rice, a fried egg. You get all this, and it's all $1. Plus we get free Wi-Fi here. Not really anything extra, but it is free Wi-Fi. I'm not sure about purchasing stuff, but I do know that as a foreigner, if you buy stuff, you can only buy condos, you can't buy land. And it's only like a 50-year lease. So you can only own it for 50 years. So in Asia, generally it's not great to buy things in Asia property-wise. This restaurant?
Chuba. It's called Chuba.
It's called Chuba, right there. C-H-U-B-A. Look, if you guys see, everything is on the menu is under 35,000. Remember, 25,000 is $1. So everything on the menu here is like $1.50 or lower. When we leave, if you guys stick around, you'll see all the stuff that you can choose from. We just got this, but it has a whole little cart up here, and we'll see if we can see some of the stuff. Pork chop, some chicken, and they have a barbecue grill out there. I'm not sure if you guys can see it, but they grill up their meat and everything there. Yeah, here it's like a 50-year lease, I think it is. You're done? Look at this. She's already done. Look at my plate.
Talking.
Fluffy, you're already done.
You're done? That's what you say. You're done?
I appreciate the subs. We're getting very close. What we're trying to do, guys, with only your guys' help, I can't do it. What we're trying to do is trying to get to 3,000 subscribers before New Year's Eve. We are at, okay, we're at 2,000. Let me show you guys. We are on that last little stretch. We're at 2,952 subscribers. So we're 48 subscribers. We're 48 subscribers away from 3,000. Let's try to do that in the next 5 days. Rent varies. So I live in an expensive place because I have a 2-bedroom, 2-bathroom, 1 block on the beach, 65 square meters, huge place. I pay $550. But you could get a 1-bedroom in my same area for about $300. Figure right around $300 for a 1-bedroom. Maybe even a little bit cheaper, $275. But near the beach, you're looking at about $275 for a 1-bedroom. If you go do a studio, maybe $200, $250 for a studio. It is it's 3 p.m. in the afternoon on Friday the 27th.
You didn't get anything for your trip tomorrow.
That's why I wanted to stop and go to Moon Milk, and I was probably gonna get some bacon or something. I'm doing so a lot of you guys always ask me, how long can you stay here for? The answer is 90 days, and then you have to leave the country. So tomorrow I'm leaving the country technically at 6 o'clock in the morning. I'm gonna go get on a nice bus. We're gonna take a bus ride from here to the country of Laos. I'm gonna get my new visa, and then tomorrow night I'm gonna come back the same day on the bus and have a new 90 days. A bone. I think she was trying to kill me.
Oh.
You cut my pork chop and then you don't tell me there's bone.
Bone, eh?
I'm from the Bay Area in California, so
I'm from Bay Area, Da Nang area.
So I'm from near San Francisco, so I understand how expensive stuff is. So
Bay Area, Da Nang area.
1 month in my area I can get about 4 months of living out here for 1 month there. Unlimited.
Yeah,
Shane,
unlimited.
pretty much unlimited. Like, we've never had any problems. I know people that have been doing it for years. This is my 3rd visa run of the year. In Vietnam, there's no issues. I've done both. Recently, I've just been going through one visa agent. So all in, basically to get my Laos visa, my Vietnam visa, and the transportation, everything included, is about $160 to do the visa run. You do those every 90 days or for a year. Basically, it breaks down to be for a year. $160 each time.
Wow, JB.
Jungle warfare. Da Nang was a city for the war too. We have a lot of stories that we hear about how out here in Da Nang. I'm not a historian, so I wouldn't be good at telling you guys the history, but we've heard stories out here. They even have some of the American helicopters out here. We are going to do a live stream tomorrow. So if you guys are interested, we're going to do a long, all on and off day tomorrow from the bus going into Laos live stream. So hopefully you guys will join in on that one.
Northern California.
Northern California has a lot of different people. All kinds of everything. Northern California is like a hub of all kinds of Asians and everything. New Year's, we're going to do a live stream and we're going to cook again. Christmas Eve, we did a live stream and we cooked. I cooked a beef roast and then we shredded it. We made mashed potatoes, some other sides. But nothing crazy. I don't drink or go to clubs or nothing, so nothing crazy for me.
Chuck roast would be a better part of roast beef.
Chuck has more fat, so it'd be more flavorful. I'm almost done with my plate, guys. $1, guys. $2 for 2 people for lunch. How great is that? The only thing that I know that you can get that cheap for lunch in the USA is Costco. A Costco hot dog and a soda. But that's about it.
What happened to the Costco soda? Are they going to have it? Is it still unlimited? Remember there was a... Oh no, they're changing from Pepsi to Coke.
My visa runs tomorrow, Earl. Usually my visa comes in on 4 days too. It's usually almost never 3 days. It's almost always on the 4th day that it comes in for me. Mine's almost always on the 4th. Mine always comes in usually on that 4th day. 3rd day, every 2 or 3 out of 10 times I get it that early. There we go, guys. Look at it. $2 lunch. Sure beats a bologna sandwich. Yeah, it's $1.50. $1.50. I remember I would go to Costco a lot, get the $1.50 hot dog and soda. Mine is tomorrow, 6 o'clock in the morning. So 6 in the morning for me. 6 in the morning, we'll probably get back a little bit before 6 o'clock at night. 12-hour day tomorrow. So we will be doing live streaming on and off basically from 6 a.m. to about 6 p.m. tomorrow. You guys will see the nice, luxurious bus. Hopefully they give me the nice bus. They usually give it to me.
Remember, like, Doc said that everyone's requesting for the nice bus now.
I was there in that place the other day. Great deal in there for the lunch. Your friend Mark. Which place were you at? Maybe he was at George Costanza?
No, here.
This place? What place were you
I was
at?
in that place. Here.
Oh,
The other
this place.
day.
Chuba. Isn't that what's called Chuba?
Chuba.
We've been here about 3 times now. I think this is my 3rd time. 3rd or 4th? 3rd, I think. I think it'll be 50,000. It's either gonna be 50 or 55,000.
He just got banned for calling double troubles.
I don't know if you guys have ever seen Vietnamese money, but what I like about it is they have different colored bills. So the 200,000 bill is like a reddish. The 100,000 is like a greenish. Blue is the 20,000. The red, the lighter red is a 10,000. Feed a dog and earn $358? What the hell is that? How do you feed a dog and get...
Did you know I had a weird dream last night? A dog almost bit me.
Maybe that wasn't dream. $2. As soon as I landed here, I'm technically a millionaire, at least with Vietnamese money. Last week, okay. Yeah, last week, you probably did it either on the Wednesday or the Saturday. That's the only 2 days. At least if you go through Lynn Visa. I guess we'll get the bill, Fluffy. Oh, now she can't be bothered. $2 though, guys. That was a good deal.
Why did they turn off the lights?
The lights. The worst part to me of the Visa run is getting up early. That's the worst part for me. I hate getting up early. I'll probably have to get up right about 5 o'clock tomorrow. So I'll probably get up about 5:15. I'll have all my stuff ready to go tonight. And then probably catch the Grab or InDrive at about 5:30 in the morning. Get there about 5:45. Get there with a couple minutes to go. I heard they start, well, last time they were serving breakfast. It's not much. It's just like a banh mi with an egg. And you get some crackers and stuff. I hate mornings.
You gave me $1,000 for
$1,000?
for Christmas.
Wow.
Kidding, no, it's not. Lilo give me... No, it's my cousin who gave me money. She gave me 300. I wonder if this app is true.
I wonder if this app is true. Sophie, don't lose this. Found a flight later. A flight to where? A flight to where? Because there should be no damn Asian flight in Asia to Asia for 400 bucks. This guy is blocking our way of, oh, to Chicago. Yeah, unfortunately, you got to go back to the rat race. I know you ain't going back to the playoffs to watch the Bears. I know that for sure. The Windy City. I don't know how you can go from a nice city like this, Da Nang, back to the USA. That's shocking to say it that way, but that's the truth. Probably back in the old days, 50, 60 years ago, people were probably like, how the hell can you leave the great USA to go to Asia?
Talking to Philip?
I'm talking to everybody.
Because with Philip it's not a problem. Remember, he was riding with General MacArthur in the ship.
He was riding with George Washington.
No, with General MacArthur.
I don't think there's nothing that could persuade me to go back to the USA unless it was a large treasure chest of cash, jewelry, or Bitcoin that was laying for me. But besides that, I could not go back. I love getting dollar lunches, $3 freaking nice dinners. What else? $500 freaking 2-bedroom apartments. So if you're ever gonna get the bill,
Hey, the bill.
let's see how much it is, guys.
Bao nhiêu? 50.
50. I told you guys, 50.
Oy.
50,000, guys. $2. Look at this. What are you, the cashier now?
Yeah.
Every time I give her money, she always wants to break it and then give me the change back. She's like the cashier. Man, you need to sell your house and your car, man, and then live the penthouse life in Asia. Get rid of that
Philip?
stuff, man.
Philip?
Wow, look at, I get my change from her, not even the waiters. Make sure this is real, though. We got to make sure this is real. This might be fake. How do you end up going back to the USA after living this life, man? Maybe 20, 30 years ago, maybe, but to go back to that place, man, I'm sorry, but I don't know how you guys can go back to the USA. Unless you're Elon Musk or some billionaire, then it's not worth it for us regular people, man. I guess we'll head out. And I will show you guys the food. This is very local, very, very local. This is like where you order right here. Come on. Come on, thank you. The food's right here. Here's your guys' food. So they got your pork chops. This is what I got. You got all your side dishes. I think, what did she get? I think this is what she got. And this is there's the meat that's marinating, and then they cook it on this barbecue grill. And then this is actually what I got. This is the lunch special or the day special. I got the pork chop, the fried egg. I did not get this. That was not included. But everything else was. What are we gonna do now?
In drive or we're gonna walk?
I guess we'll take in drive. It's raining. We'll get soaked. I'm not going to be like Philip today and be cheap.
I'll just
In your video, you said a couple weeks ago, rainy season finishes. Usually in my experience, the rainy season kind of dies down by like the second week or so of January. I guess I'm going to order an in-drive, Fluffy. Hmm?
Oh, I don't know the address of one time.
Just open it up. We probably, in my opinion, we have about 3 more weeks until the weather starts clearing up. That's my opinion from the other time that I was here before. So I would say about 3 more weeks, guys. That'd be my best guess. There it is, Fluffy. And then, yep, and then just hit find driver for 20,000. Lunch was 25,000 each. I'll show you guys. We'll try to hold out for 20,000. Let's see if they're gonna give it to us. Never accept this first one. The first one usually is the highest, and then usually another one will come in. I don't think you can do card on InDrive right now. Wow, there was only one driver now. So we'll have to, what is that, 26? We'll try to wait him out. Might have to do the 26. Look, they're popping up with 26s. I always wait till that first one expires. I think we're gonna have to do 26. Let's just hit 26.
20.
20, there we go. See, I told you guys it always pops up. There we go, we got 20,000. So 2 lunches was total of 50,000, which is exactly $2 on the dot. And then our in-drive was 80 cents. So for under $3, we have lunch for 2 people and a transportation back for under $3 total for everything. No, it's not lowballing because they either accept it or they don't. So no one forces them. We offer what we offer, and then the drivers can counter offer, and we can either accept it or they can either accept it. So there was one guy that wanted 26, and we offered 20, and a guy popped up and said, hey, I'll do it for 20. So we accepted him. No, to me, I don't consider that cheap. I consider that called being smart. Why overpay for something? If you go to a store and it says 99-cent Arizona iced tea, why would you pay $1.50 for it? Like I said, it's the driver picks his price. He either can decline it for me or raise his price. I don't know, but even so, technically Grab is usually about 30 to 40% more. So that Grab ride would have instead of being 80 cents, it probably would have been about $1.10. So the Grab ride over InDrive would have probably been about a 30-cent difference. I don't know how they make money, especially when they come in these cars. Like, how do they have these nice cars and make $1 every ride? Like, that's insane to me. SD, what's up? We just finished our lunch. You missed it. This is what I had. The pork chop, the rice, the fried egg. There was the pork chop. She had, I think, this pork. And these are the sides. I had a fried egg and a nice portion of rice. Do you see him, Fluffy? Oh, that's him? Let's try not to get hit right here. So 20,000, let's not get hit by this scooter. 80 cents. So a little less than $1. In the Philippines, this would be like $1.80, if not more. Let's go, Fluffy. I did shoot. Come on. I did shoot a new video today, guys. That'll be uploaded later on tonight. It's basically another walk like the video from yesterday. It is a walk. Instead of An Thwang 1 through 5, we walked An Thwang 6 through 10 up to the church. Let me get my money out. Here, Fluffy. 20. Nah, they don't do it for passion. I know that. We just met. Well, I met the other guy yesterday, but we met a new viewer right here, and we walked down. We took them to this cafe that we go to. Wonder if they're still there, Fluffy. Do you think they're still there? Let's see if they're still in there. No?
Yeah, they're still there.
Oh, they are. Yeah.
Yeah.
They're still in there. That's crazy. They do it for a loss because I have a passion for the job. No, but what I'm saying is they have they have nicer cars than me. But in the USA, it would take you 5 to 7 years working at a US wage to pay that off. But then, like the InDrive or the Grab is like $1. We're back in our neighborhood. We would have walked this, which I wanted to, but it's raining. In about 3 weeks, I think the rain will be clearing up. Hopefully, we will do another live stream tonight if it doesn't rain.
Oh, via telecom. It's there now. They have telecom. Oh, they're trying to compete with Vina.
Wow. Yeah, man, I'm not looking forward to getting up early tomorrow to go do my Visa run. There's the Flyburger. Doing the Visa run tomorrow, man. I'll be very glad when it's over. I hate getting up early. If I could just like do it at like 1 o'clock in the afternoon, it would be 1,000% better, but obviously you can't do it that late. I'm gonna get all my stuff ready tonight. Get my passport picture, get my charger, my jacket, just in case I need my rain jacket, my GoPro, because I'm going to try to shoot a video there.
Are you bringing that camera?
Maybe I'll bring that camera in, and maybe instead of doing a new Visa video, maybe I'll do a walking tour of Laos.
Hello, Via? Yes.
Yes. Oh. Yeah, we'll do a live stream all throughout the day. Probably around 7 or 8 in the morning. Come on. We will probably... I'm not going to start it when I first get there. We'll get settled and get on the road a little bit. But then we'll probably start the live stream about 7 or 8. Let's go, Fluffy. Let's go to Friendship Mark. What was I gonna say? Now look, the rain stopped. I don't feel the rain now. So as soon as we get out of the Grab or the InDrive, it stops raining. But we'll probably do a live stream tomorrow, 7 or 8 o'clock, and then as long as the internet keeps us on, we will do a live stream from the bus, and then we won't get back till probably about 5:30, 6 o'clock. I did not pay for the expedited. I got mine done about 3 weeks ago. 160 some 4.6 million VND, I think, is exactly what I paid. I think it was 4.6. Come on. The grandpa was supposed to do it with us, but I think he's going to Thailand. So I guess he's done with Da Nang. Done with Da Nang for a while at least. He was here for about a year. Condensed. I don't know if they have it here. Condense your head.
Condensed milk? You have condensed? Condensed milk? Oh, just this one. No can?
Oh, just that one.
Yeah.
Okay. This is just milk.
Oh, yeah.
This is milk, not
Yeah.
condensed.
Maybe we can check the one. No,
Okay.
they have that, but
Ah,
it's not.
they do have that one. Come on.
Come on.
I plan to do a live stream at YouTube later on 2 hours. What is it like to do Visa? DM me if you want to do a join live stream. I don't know how to do join a live stream. I've never heard of that. I think there is a way to do it. I'm not sure. Um, Also, I'm gonna upload or I'm gonna edit my videos as soon as we get back in. That's our apartment there, so maybe I'll be done. Um, as soon as we get up here, I'm gonna go upload this video that I shot earlier. Hopefully, I'll be done by then. But I am kind of curious of how to join live streams or something else. I've heard a little bit about it, but I don't know anything about it.
Do you want to go to Moonville? It's not raining anymore.
I gotta pee. But what about these other stores? You know what? We have to go to Moon Milk.
Do you remember we have the toilet at the lobby?
I gotta pee bad.
Not at the lobby?
Oh, I could. Oh yeah, I forgot. I can go to the lobby. That's what we'll do. We'll go pee in the lobby. Buy some Pringles. Um, I don't really eat chips though. I don't really eat chips or candy. I know you guys are probably surprised, but well, where is there one at here?
Okay.
I'm not really a big chips or a pizza, chips or candy guy really. I do like my caramel and the milk teas, but I'm not a chip or a candy guy really. Yeah, can you hold this? There's the bathroom right there. I'll go there real quick.
Philip. Wang Fan. That's our apartment. Wang Fan apartment. Lobby is a scooter garage. Yes, we have a parking in the middle of the lobby. Like the middle part of the lobby is a paid parking. I think it's like 10,000 per day or 6,000, something like that. We have a lobby. It's just dark.
If you know what happened to me last time I was in that bathroom, I forgot to lock it. Last time I forgot to lock it, and the security guard walked in on me.
Let's go.
What do we need from Moon Milk?
We're just gonna buy your can and then we'll check if they have a discount.
I guess we'll go.
We haven't been out in our apartment for
7.5 a month? Man, you're 7.5 is crazy, man. I can get a apartment for 8 mil. An apartment with a kitchen, with a separate living room, on the beach, with a balcony. I don't need a pool, don't need any amenities. I like the space. I pay for the space. The space and the location. Yeah, I was in there. I didn't realize, and I thought I was only going to be in there for a few seconds. And it was like 11 o'clock at night when I did it. And literally the 15 seconds that I was in there, It was dark, like all the lights were off, like out here, nobody was in there. So I was like, okay, let me just go to the bathroom. I didn't even think about locking it. And then as soon as I went in there, I was starting to piss, and then the security guard popped in. And I was like, what the hell? So basically, you basically pay to get your place clean. But if that was the case, you can get an apartment and then just pay them $125,000 each time they clean. I think it's 100 or 125,000. So let's say you got it clean once a week, you would spend maybe 400 to 500,000 a month. Plus, you would have a living room. You would have a bigger place. Plus, you would have that nice path and view. I don't buy none of that either. I don't buy none of that stuff, Philip. None of that stuff I buy. We were very close to moving downstairs. You guys seen that place? I think you guys seen the video. Yeah, you guys had to have seen the video where I was looking at the one bedroom downstairs. 8 million. It just did not have the Dragon Bridge view. Free stuff for us too. Actually, I know we have way more toilet paper than you. We haven't even cracked into the one that she gave us. Towels, we have like, I don't know, 8 towels now. 8 or 10 towels. We got our own washer. Got the greatest view. We were just talking to people today, and they were just saying, we don't understand why people, what was the guy's name? David. We met another viewer, and he was just like, I don't know why people want such small spaces out here. And I was like, man, I'm in the same boat as you, man.
He was talking about...
No, he was talking about Hua Hin. Yeah, I can't remember who was telling me, but we just spoke to a guy that lives there currently. And I think his wife or his girlfriend, they live in Hua Hin. You guys kept telling me, go try Hua Hin in Thailand, right? This guy told me, as soon as I said it, I said, oh, some of my viewers were telling me that Hua Hin, or Hua Hin, however you say it, is just like Da Nang. And as soon as I said it, he goes, no, don't go there. I'm telling you, Da Nang is way better. It's cheaper. He said there's dogs barking. He said there's one strip is the main area. What else did he say? There's only Thai food. He said there's no restaurants and coffee shops and all that it has here. He basically said, no, they're exaggerating. Don't go there. So I'm curious, where are the guys? I don't remember who it was, but they were telling me go to Hua Hin. So I know you guys know that. So who were you guys which one of you guys were telling me go to Hua Hin? I'm just telling you, Philip, that I don't need the pool at all. I would never use it. And for $30 more a month, you would have a larger place and a living room and a kitchen.
It smells good.
Wow, that smells good.
I think the Bunty lady's cooking her pork. Yeah.
Smells good.
Yeah, she's cooking pork.
If you're a negotiator like me, you could lock it in only on a monthly basis.
She's
Remember,
cooking the pork.
She's cooking the pork. We're only on a month to month. We've been doing a month to month all the way since March. Hua Hin, yes. Yeah, a lot of people in here, I can't remember. I wish I remembered. They were regulars of mine. They were saying, oh, because this is what the question was. I was asking everybody, I am desperately trying to find an equivalent to Da Nang in the Philippines or in Thailand. And people were saying, oh, Chiang Mai. And I said, no, Chiang Mai doesn't have the beach. Chiang Mai is much more expensive. Hey, how's it going, man? How's it going?
Good. How you doing?
What's your name? Luke. Nice to meet you, buddy. Doing a live stream. Maybe they were telling me Chiang Mai. And I said, no. Chiang Mai doesn't have the beach. Chiang Mai is much more expensive. Not much more, but it is more expensive. And in Thailand, you only get 60 days rather than 90-day visa. So then they were telling me, oh, Hua Hin or Hui Hin. And I said, huh, interesting. I'll look into it. But the videos I've seen, the people I talked to, they said, no, no, no. It's not a Da Nang. That's also what everyone keeps telling me is they say it's for older people. But one, it's not. So here's the boxes that I'm trying to find. I'm honestly convinced I will not find it, but I need a city that has a beach, an international airport, under 1,000, preferably under $800 a month, has enough Western amenities. It doesn't have to be a lot. Like some restaurants, some cafes, some maybe a mall or two, and that's about it. But unfortunately, there is not a city like that besides Da Nang. The Riccio.
No, the other one. Cause look at this one.
That's what other people said. They said it's just basically one strip that you walk in there. So I know some of the guys will watch this video and they'll say, oh, I was the one telling you about Hua Hin or Hui Hin. And I'm going to say, explain, because people told me Hua Hin. And then here's the other ones that you guys keep telling me as far as Vietnam goes. Go to Can Tho. Go to whatever it's pronounced. Cantho. And Coconut Man always says Vong Tao, and everything that I read about those cities is exactly the same as Hua Hin. Older, retired people, and not as cheap, and not the amenities. I really do travel a lot. You guys have just noticed my channel when I haven't. So I really wish you guys would have. Well, it's my fault. I didn't have a channel then, but I traveled so much from the time of 2019 to 2022. But eventually soon, one way or the other, I will be traveling. Either if I go to China, or if this channel starts picking up, then we will start traveling more. And I like to be based out of a place that, oh, there's the specials. But I want to be based out of a city that I can easily get in and out of. Also, remember, I do an in-person service, so I need to be in a city. You can get it if you want. I need to be in a city where people are coming in, because let's say I go to a small city, I can't do my in-person service for people that are coming in in a random city. No, you guys, like I'm saying, Philip, you guys have just watched my channel you guys have just seen my channel at a snapshot. Remember, at the beginning of this year, I was in Cebu, I was in Dumaguete, I was in Bacolod, I was in Manila. And then last year, I was in Ho Chi Minh. I was in the Philippines again. I was in Thailand for 6 months or 7 months. So you guys have just kind of seen a snapshot. Fluffy, here, you can hold that. You guys just seen a snapshot of a downtime. It's like turning up. Put it this way. Let's say you guys watch a football game, right? You guys just tuned in at halftime. You guys are just seeing the halftime show, and you guys are like, where's all the football? Where's all the action? If you guys would have been watching my channel 6 months ago, 8 months ago, 10 months ago, 12 months ago, you would have seen a lot of travel. Oh, there's one. Black Forest. There is some stuff up. So actually, I've never heard anyone comment on my Philippines videos. So if you guys get a chance, go back on my YouTube page and look back. I have about 4-ish or more maybe Philippines videos. I have one from Cebu. I have a couple from Cebu. I have a couple from Manila. I have a couple from Dumaguete. And I think I have 1 or 2 from Bacolod. What else did we need?
You still have cheese?
I believe I have cheese. Oh, there's discounts today. Mango. It's not good. That's what she said. Any discounts in here today? Oh, got cabbage, 30% off. Who? Logan Paul. I gotta figure out what I'm gonna eat. I'm gonna figure out something I'm gonna bring on my trip tomorrow. I don't know if I'm gonna eat. I've never ate while we were in Laos, so I might just bring me like a sandwich or something. What's up, Russ? Yeah, I'm thinking probably. I told everyone probably 3 more weeks, and then it's gonna clear up. Hoi An's raining, or else we would have went there. Do I need bacon right now? I probably can get away without bacon. Shoot, man, I kind of want to get something. I don't know what, though. We do have bread. I've had these chicken wings a few times. They do. So shockingly, no, I think most Asians are like lactose intolerant. At least that's what I was told. They do drink a lot of yogurt, like yogurt drinks and stuff like that. So it's kind of shocking. Milk teas, yogurts. So I'm not sure why, but that is kind of interesting. Fluffy.
They have pastry that would make the
Pastry? What do you mean pastry?
I don't know, maybe
Lactose free? I don't know. But I'm sure, I don't think yogurt is lactose free.
they have only raw pastry
Yeah.
for the filling for the apple.
Oh, I forgot I got those apples. Oh, we don't have any more spring rolls.
We still have them.
We do? The wrappers?
But I think it's just
Okay. Wow, there's actually a line today. We're gonna get copyrighted on this, but oh well. I don't think we need anything else. You guys are just...
you guys invite people over to our because you're not working.
Maybe I put you on balcony. Let's take a look at these. I never... Red velvet. Look at that one, guys. Banana cake. Ooh, we still do have some banana bread. Maybe I'll bring some banana bread on my trip. Crock pot? Yeah, we do. We do have still have some of that. You know what? That's probably what I'll do. I'll probably make... But I don't have nothing to use that crock pot meat with.
Did you see my view yesterday?
Wow. Yeah, I'll ask them if they do Google Pay. We'll go up there. Fluffy. Do we have onion?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, did you use the onion?
I haven't used onion in a long time.
Cheese? Just bread or with cheese? Just bread.
52. Do you do Google or Apple Pay or no?
Apple pie.
Oh, you do Apple Pay. Okay.
Maybe I have bigger.
Two.
Can you give me tomorrow night?
I need. Can I give you 252? Let me see. Hold on. 20, 40, 50. For what? Can I give you 252? And then you give me back 200? Because I need this. I'm taking Grab. I need to pay cash for Grab.
Can you buy the card?
I don't have card. But you don't have 200?
I have 200.
Here. And I give you this.
I need small money because I don't have small.
I need small too.
Yeah. Here,
50. 2.
3.
Come on. I need money for Grab.
Yeah.
I don't want to give them.
Change.
Yeah, I got small bills now. There's a discount. What do they have in here, Fluffy? Beef? I thought it said beef pate. Maybe it is beef pate. It says beef pate. Potato.
Maybe I try that.
And just bread. Those are all the 50% off. Let me catch up with you guys' messages. Let me catch up. Give me a second. Give me a second. Let me catch up. Let me catch up. How much is an apple? I just actually bought apples for 50% off. I don't remember what they were each, but they were very cheap, especially when they were 50% off. But they do Apple and Google Pay. Apple Pay, they just told me they do. I do have the crock pot meat, banana bread, bread.
Wave to Will. Wave to Will.
Why do you buy food? Because I don't know if I'm gonna eat while I'm in Laos. I've never ate while I was in Laos. So we're getting on the bus. Well, I'm getting on the bus and I'm doing a visa run tomorrow. So that means if I want to eat anything, I got to kind of bring it with me because we won't get to Laos for about 4 hours once we get on the bus. And then some people do go to the restaurant once you get there. I don't know what food they have. I'm a picky eater. I don't know how expensive it is. So maybe if I didn't bring anything and then I got there and I was like, wow, it's only seafood and I don't eat seafood, then I'm kind of screwed because I will be gone from 6 in the morning till about 6 at night. There's no snack. Yeah, we got snacks if you bring them, but there's no buying snacks.
This is open or closed. It looks empty.
I'm getting on the bus at 6 in the morning and I probably think I'll be back by 6 o'clock at night. So I'll basically be gone for about 12 hours. We almost always usually get back by about 5:30 p.m. Laos should be cheap. I just don't know where the restaurant. So we're only on the little border area of Laos. So there's only like a handful of restaurants you can go to there, and I have no clue. I've never ate food in Laos. I don't know how expensive. I don't know what the dishes are. So not sure. Plus, from about 6 o'clock till about 10:30 or 11, I won't have anything to eat. So maybe have a little snack. The streets of Da Nang is always wet. I'm thinking that I'm going to cancel my trip to Da Nang in a week. I mean, this is usually about the worst. Actually, you guys seen it when it was the worst of the day. But yeah, you're going to probably hit this
When I got here, like,
2 or 3 weeks more.
It was sunny for two weeks.
I would say by middle of January, the majority of the rain will be gone. That's at least my experience.
It's February. Oh, it's gonna be 1 year that we'll be staying in our apartment. So
Oh.
February.
Yeah, I just bring some snacks. If I don't eat them, then I just bring them back home, so it's okay. I'd rather, like they always say, you'd rather have it than not have it. I'll bring a sandwich, and maybe I'll bring some of that banana bread. So I'll have something just in case, and then if I eat food in Laos, I'll just bring my banana bread or something back home and eat it when I get back. I'll be done with my visa, and then I'll be good, technically on paper wise, until April. Wait, January, February, March,
Watch out.
March 28th or something. So if you got to either go or don't, you can't just stand there.
We've been missing our specials here.
What is it? December 28th. So I think March 28th will be my next visa run. Hers will be in February though. So she came here like a month or so after me. So our visas don't match up. Big tropical storm. Every single time they tell us a tropical storm is coming here. Remember the typhoon was supposed to hit here too, but it always falls off and then it disappears. It always disappears. There was supposed to be a typhoon that hit here. It veered off and it went up to Hanoi. Yeah, so it's a pick your poison. You can go down to the south, right? But now you're dealing with a lot more heat and you're dealing with a lot more expensive money to go live in Ho Chi Minh. So Ho Chi Minh's 2 to 3 times more expensive in a month than Da Nang. So you got to pick. Do you want to deal with the rainy season and save 2 to 3 times of what your monthly spending is? Or do you want to go to Ho Chi Minh with a different lifestyle, no beach, and spend 2 to 3 times more? Got to pick your poison. You got to pick one or the other. I'm thinking about doing a visa run a couple weeks early because I'm due around Tet. Yeah, that's the thing. I was told, so under what everybody told me, this is light. So everyone was telling me that we're going to get storms, we're going to get floods, like all this stuff, lots of raining. And remember, so the rainy season was almost nothing from September to about October 15th. I think it rained like 3 or 4 days during September to October 15th. So it was almost nothing. And now it's just kind of on and off. Like a day will rain, the next day it'll just be cloudy, then the next day it'll rain, and then it'll rain at nighttime, but not in the day, and then the next. So for me, I thought it was going to be way worse, but it's actually less than what I thought. I'm not a fan of Ho Chi Minh either. I'm not a fan of Ho Chi Minh or of Hanoi, especially when you compare it to Da Nang. Here's the pizza place. Here's the wood that they use to cook the pizzas, and then these are the wood ovens. You guys see it? Philip is like one of the only guys that I know that supposedly tells me he has money, but yet he lives cheaper than me. So he tells us he has money, but yet he lives like a hostel guy. So not sure. Usually it's the other way around. Usually people will lie and say they have money and they will go spend money on luxurious places and then be broke and go eat cup of noodles. He does it the other way. Actually, no, he does it that way. He goes and spends little money on his hotel, and then he still eats bologna and what else does he get? McDonald's or Burger King. Ball out in the US, man, that's crazy, man. You're doing it backwards, man. Philip, you're doing it backwards. Balling out in the USA is not the right way to do it. You can come to Asia and live like a king for a tenth of the price that you can in the USA.
I just can't wait.
Nexta's right next door. Fluffy, this is not a dancing channel.
Wait to
watch Mufasa with me.
Just leaving the USA and coming to Vietnam, I live 3 to 4 times better on less money. Nesta is right next door. Nesta is where we went to the Christmas
It's a
party.
3-star or a 4-star hotel. That's where we.
I'm not sure. I gotta look that up.
What?
How far is the border city from the capital? I'm not sure. I don't think it's close.
Oh, the capital. I don't think it's close.
Philly cream cheese.
Ew.
Why are you going this way? I'm gonna lock you out. I think realistically, if you guys gave me a budget of whatever I could spend, I think my budget honestly would be $900 to no more than $1,200 a month. That would be realistically my budget. That if you guys just said, hey, don't splurge on don't under splurge, do what you want. We want to see how much you can spend. I think honestly, it would be about 900 to max 1,200 bucks in this city.
Oh, my cake is.
Your cake, you got a cake too? Here's my passport to get ready. This is also what you guys want. You need to have a picture like this. So when you go on your passport run, you need to have your passport and one of these pictures. If you don't have this picture, I suggest you get one. If not, they will charge you one, and I think they charge. It's still not that bad. I think they charge you like 60,000 to take a picture of you at Laos. That's what you need. You need that. You need your passport, and here's my receipt. Here's my receipt for.
Do you show your receipt?
2.5 million. 2.5 million for what? Here's my receipt for this visa run. 917. Is that the right one? Two things about that, Philip. One, even if you leave money to people, who knows what the hell they're gonna spend with it. He might go to the casino and blow it. You never know how people turn out. And for two, what I would say, Philip, let's just throw numbers out. I have no clue what the number is, but let's just play numbers. Let's say you're planning on giving your grandson $500,000, right? Give him 400,000. Put 100,000 in your travel fund, and just all with 100,000. And you still give him 400,000. Look like a serial killer in that photo. The border, it should be done pretty quick. The border, let me log into the Wi-Fi real quick. The border, every time I've been at the border, it's been less than an hour. And realistically, it's always been under an hour. And realistically, it's been about 30 minutes. So, about 8 hours of the trip is just driving, 4 hours there, 4 hours back. 30 minutes to an hour is about the border waiting time. So that's about 9 hours total. I'd say almost an hour is kind of the individual stops that you make along the way. So that's about 10 hours. And then we usually get back about 5 or 5:30, which is 11 hours, so yeah. Take a little bit of chunk, take 100,000 or whatever 10% is out of that, and then go live your life, man. That's what I would tell you. That's my recommendations. My sister's father died and left him over 2 million. That's this thing that I'm saying, man. So do you think anyone that gets married says, hey man, I'm gonna get divorced? No. Everyone goes into marriage and think they're gonna be together forever. Everyone that goes and buys a house think that's gonna be their house. I'm telling you, you never know how people's life turns out, man. You have people that are like, get into gambling addictions, get into drugs, and they blow through money. Look at Mike Tyson, man. Mike Tyson had hundreds of millions of dollars and ended up blowing it. Like, there's just so many stories you can just never predict, man. You never can predict. Only thing I'm saying is here's my opinion. If you guys want my opinion, or if not, it's my channel, so I can say it. But if I ever get to the age of 50 or 60 or whatever time I can retire, I am going to reward myself. I'm going to say, hey, you made it in this crazy world for 60 years. This is the time that you need to spend your money. Don't be cheap. I'm not going to be Bill Gates at all, but maybe I'll get two bonnets instead of one bonnet. I'm not going to break the budget, but I am definitely not going to be, I won't live in a hostel. I will probably even have a maid. I'll probably pay a maid. Those are the times that I would buy a steak. I would probably have a maid. I might even get a massage. It might be the time where I get a massage. I will bump my budget up 10 or 20% once I get to, if I get to that age. SD, yeah, so it's very simple. So I recommend going there about 3 or 4 weeks ahead of time. I try to give them 4 weeks. So my visa run was on the 28th. I think I went December 2nd or the 3rd. You show them your passport, you bring your cash. That's basically it. They will do the paperwork. It's very simple. You give them the cash. They will ask you, we have X date and X date. Which one do you want to, which date do you want to do? I want to do Saturday. Okay. Come back in on Saturday. So that's basically it. I paid $165, I think, for everything. That includes the $40 Laos visa. That includes the $25 Vietnam visa. And basically, what's left over is about $100 out of that is probably for transportation for them. So 165 gets you a Laos visa, a Vietnam visa, and the transportation. And tomorrow I will wake up. I will go there at 6 o'clock in the morning. Actually, I'll get there a few minutes early. 6 o'clock, I'll get on the bus, and at that point, the hard part's over. Basically, you sit on the bus and you wait to get off at Lao. Then you show your passport at the Lao border agents. Then you walk, and then the Lin Visa Agency kind of gets your paperwork together right before you cross in and walk to the Lao land border. Then you wait there. Laos will give you a stamp, and then you walk back across to the Vietnam side and you wait for everybody else to get back. And then once everybody's done, I think they have like a little lunch break that you guys can wait while the bus driver takes a lunch or something. Then you guys get back on the bus and you do it in the reverse order, and that's it. Let me scroll back up. I missed a lot of you guys' messages. Bank accounts, house, and death insurance all goes to him. Sometimes Laos officers want. So that's the good thing, Dead Shark. So when you go through the agency, you don't deal with none of that. Now, I find a lot of people that try to get sneaky and cheap or Philippy, and they try to go do the bus on their own. They try to do the visa on their own, and guess what happens to them? They save, let's say, 60, $70, right? So they save 60 or $70. But then when they go to the Laos agent, guess what? The Laos agent wants 20 or $30 as a bribe. And guess what? Now all of a sudden, now they have to either give them a bribe. Maybe they don't have cash on them, or maybe the Laos guy asks them for $50, and then at that point, they've almost paid exactly the same thing. None of that happens with the Lin Visa Agency because you all go into this small booth and it's all already prearranged. All you do is wait. You literally hand them your passport and then you go sit outside. Or you can sit inside with the chairs, but we sit outside, and then they'll just call your name and then you'll have your stamp in there. So that's the benefit of doing it through an agency. Also, these guys I've heard went on these local buses, and there's old ladies carrying chickens in a chicken coop. The bus gets a flat tire, so that's why I avoid. There's certain cases where I'm not a cheap guy. Certain cases where I just don't go cheap. I don't go cheap and get a hostel. I don't go cheap and get a tiny studio. So my accommodation, I don't really go cheap on. My visas, I don't really go cheap-ish on. And kind of my food. So I don't go luxurious on my food, but if a banh mi's 20,000 and noodles are 10,000, I get the banh mi. I spend 42 cents extra and I get the better quality. I'm spending my money in my retirement, but I'm spending it on healthcare. 1,000 on my laser, 2,000 on VIP contract. Man, that's a lot. $3,000 is about 4 months of living for me out here. How do I get on the massage? So I will let you guys know tomorrow. Supposedly they got a new bus Not sure if it's true. We'll find out tomorrow. But the way that I tell everybody, there's 2 buses I heard that do the run. When I see the first bus coming, I just look in the window, and the massage chairs are like a gray leather. The other one had like maroon cloth. That's the way that I know the difference. How do I get on the massage? Gio's milking where I am moving in the Philippines. I've seen his video. I think he's going to Bacolod. I think he's going to Bacolod, but he did a poll or something. I'd seen it pop up the other day. I think he's going to if I was him, I would go to Bacolod. He actually did a video in the exact same apartment that we stayed at in Bacolod. I love that area, but the problem is all the rentals there are so tiny. They're like 22, 25 square meters. And that's supposed to be a 1-bedroom. But it's in the perfect, I love the area. It's literally across from the mall. It's literally a 1, maybe 2-minute walk from the National Capital Region Park. There's food stalls around there. I love that. I love that area. That's the only thing I didn't like about Bacolod is we could not find decent sized apartments there. You got the bad one. So I don't want to sound like I'm some celebrity, but every time I've been going there, because Duck knows that I do the videos, I think he kind of tells me like, hey, go get on this bus, because he probably knows I'm going to shoot video, so he probably wants me to be on the nicer bus when the video gets shot. I fly. I'm in the same boat actually. Philip, 99% of the time I hate buses. You will never catch me on a bus doing like going from here to Hue, or you'll never catch me on that. The only time I ever take the bus is on this charter bus on the Visa run. But if I'm going to Hue, I'll take the train. If I'm going to Weignan, I'll take the train. This is the only time that I will take the bus. Why do they bypass the 2 to 4 working days? So here's basically, no one will kind of flat out tell me, but basically I was told this. It's a loophole, right? So if you go look at the government website, it says, you guys got to listen to these words very carefully. It says you cannot apply for and get a visa while you're in Vietnam. So the loophole is you can't apply and, the word and, get your visa while you're in Vietnam. So my understanding is you can apply for it here, and technically you can get it paperwork wise, but you can't physically receive it until you get into Laos. That's supposedly my take on it. JJ the Lonely, hey, just moved to Da Nang 2 weeks ago, having a beer and not. Oh, it's Chevy's. Chevy's, we used to go to Chevy's. They got rid of the buy one get one free pizza. We used to go to Chevy's on Tuesday nights to get the buy one get one free pizza. You should ask them, why the hell did you guys stop doing the buy one get one free pizza? That's what I would ask them.
There's a lot of people are getting it.
I'm in the same boat, Seymour. I'm a grown man. I can't share a bunk bed or a room with another man snoring and his feet hanging off the bed and some guy stumbling in, a 19-year-old guy stumbling in drunk. I don't even care if the hostel was free. I can't do that. My visa agency in Cambodia run is only 25 more than yours in Da Nang. I've heard the opposite. So I've heard, I don't know, I can't vouch for it, but someone, who was it? It was one of our regulars said the visa run is $250 from Ho Chi Minh to
You want to start this now?
Yeah, I'll start it. Fluffy, can you just peel it? And then I'll show them how to do it. Some of them have seen it. They told me it was $250 from Ho Chi Minh to Cambodia, but I've never done it. I'm going to live stream all throughout the day tomorrow. The only reason why I'm not going to live stream is if I get kicked off the internet. There were some places that we would go through the countryside, and it just would kick me off. So if you go look 3 months ago, you can even go back to my old 3 months old live streams, and you'll see we did 6 or 7 hours live streaming. Those videos are still up. But we will do that tomorrow also. We'll do the live streaming all throughout the day. If I get kicked off, then I usually wait 30 or 40 minutes till we get into a better reception place. But we'll do live streams the whole day. What's up, Compa? We're doing good. We just ate lunch. And we just got back. It's a little bit raining. That's why I got my rain jacket on. I think he's going to Bacolod. At least I think he should go to Bacolod. Makati is like the Beverly Hills of Manila. It's like the fancy area of Manila.
No, I think. Are you talking about Gio?
Some of them think that he's going to Bacolod. If I was him, I'd pick there.
Yeah, I think he's going there because he said already that
30,000, yikes. Yeah, that's crazy. AOA, I think that's a good move. I wouldn't want to be in that. We've looked at AOA. I'm pretty sure we've seen it inside, and I just wouldn't want to be on that street at all. We probably won't do a 12-hour. I'm not gonna start the live stream at 6. I probably won't check in the first time till probably 7:30. Once we get on the road and we're kind of out of Da Nang probably, and I'll pop in there, and then like I said, the internet cuts in and out, so we'll do like little chunks. I'll probably get on for an hour or two depending on how long, and then kind of just keep popping in and out. But it'll basically go throughout the day from like 7 in the morning to probably 5 or 6 at night. 190. Okay, yeah, then it's probably about 20 or 30 bucks more there. Yeah, we ate lunch at about 2 p.m. here. BGC, I actually tend to like Makati better than BGC from my experience. Yep, it is. We're in the rainy season of Da Nang, Vietnam, guys. So it's not really raining right now, but it was drizzling a little bit. So it is drizzling. There we go. Let me come back in here. The bus was I've never noticed. So I know there's 2 buses, but the bus I'm usually on is never 100% full. It might be 70 or 80 or maybe a little more, but it's never 100% full. Burger Planet? What is Burger Planet? Yeah, we're way up here. We're way at the top of the building. The beach is 1 block behind us. The city view is there. I love the city. I've been here for a long time. Over a year on and off. And I've been to 20 countries since 2019. 10 in Asia, 9 in Europe, and Mexico. Cheapest, best value city that I've ever been to. In the Philippines, in Manila.
What's that?
Fluffy, you're always popping in, making comments.
I heard by town.
No, I'm the opposite. I don't eat anything crazy. I don't even eat seafood. Hey, what's up, Diane?
Oh,
I don't.
Hi, what's up?
Your name's Fluffy.
I'm here, giant.
Oh, let me show you guys. Actually, speaking of food, if you guys, I should have kept the lid on it, but it's okay. Do you guys know what this is? Let me see. Do we have the wrapper? Did you throw it away? You crumpled it. But this is basically, I'll show you guys, man. This is the best trick. If you guys learned anything from my video today, it'll be how to make the world's best caramel sauce. So this is like condensed milk, right? It comes in a can. And I'll show you guys the world's best caramel. All you gotta do, I'll show you exactly, left-handed. This is all you have to do to make the world's best caramel. Put a can of condensed milk in a pot of water. that's covering the whole can, right? I'll show you guys. This is how hard or easy it is. You toss that in there, you let this boil for about 3 hours. That's it. So after 3 hours, this thing will be the best, flavorful, thickest caramel you guys have ever had. So in 3 hours, do not open it though. My warning is as soon as it's done, it's going to be extremely hot. Set it out or let it sit in here and let it cool for 5-6 hours or even overnight, and then open it the next day or many hours later, or else it'll be a exploding sticky hot bomb. So do I like the Vietnam better than Philippines? Huh?
Did you give me?
Of course I give it to you. So when you factor in everything, yes, I would say I like Vietnam better. The Philippines is just too expensive for the quality that you get. I live better quality, better apartment, better internet, better food, better transportation at a cheaper cost here in Da Nang, Vietnam than I do when I'm in the Philippines. Heat, I just add whatever you guys boil it at. So our stove goes up to 2,000. I put it at 800, which is like not even half. So just like at a medium to a slow boil. You can't really mess it up as long as it's at somewhat of a boil. And then just watch it like every hour. Just make sure that you kind of top the water off. You don't, supposedly they tell me that you don't want the water to get underneath the can's level. So if it's low, I just top the water off every hour. But I've never had a problem. The cheapest best value city was Phnom Penh, Cambodia. So I was debating about going to Cambodia, but I've heard it has one. Everyone tells me it's not as cheap as Da Nang. That's the first problem. Second problem, you worry about crime. You worry about people snatching your phone. You worry about pickpocketers. What else was it? And the quality of life is not as nice. We know a guy that loves Cambodia, but when I asked him, I was like, "What's the good part about it?" He was telling me actually the downsides. Like he was like, "Oh, I love it. I love the vibe." And then he was telling us a story. Yeah, my friend, he's this big guy. He was walking. This guy came up behind him, choked him out, and robbed him. I was like, "That's the good stuff." But he basically told me that Cambodia is much more sketchier. And it's not even as cheap as Da Nang. It's not even as cheap as Da Nang. Da Nang is cheaper from every single person that told me that. Oop. Everyone tells me that Cambodia is not as cheap as Da Nang. And they say you have to worry about crime. So that's two things. Plus, there's no beach. So there's no beach. You got to worry about crime, and it's more expensive. So for me, I kind of never went to Cambodia. I was debating about doing Cambodia for a border run, but then I seen the price of the tickets. There's only like 3 airlines in Cambodia, which kind of makes it pointless when you go spend a lot of money to go do the border run. No beach. You worry about crime more, and it's more expensive. How do they reverse the water flow? I have no clue about that. So any of you guys that have been to Cambodia, how do you compare Cambodia to Da Nang? Because I always love listening to your guys' reviews, but it seems like nothing ever compares to Da Nang. You guys have been pushing Hua Hin, and then everyone keeps telling me, no. Hua Hin is nowhere near the value as Da Nang. Then you guys pushed, where else do they push? No, they pushed another. Oh, Can Tho and Vung Tau. I'm not sure, but for me, I need to be in a city that has. So this is how I narrow things down. If you guys want to know how I travel, I go to a city that has an international airport. So let's already knock off all the cities that don't have an international airport. So whatever cities don't have an international airport, get knocked off for me. The next one is have a beach. Beach, is about 95%. I could probably live with a city without a beach if it overblows me with all kinds of extra stuff. Um, and it has to be under $1,000 a month, closer to about $800 a month. It has to have Western amenities. It doesn't have to have a million, but it does have to have like a movie theater or a mall or some American hangout spots. Like it has to have at least a little bit of that if I'm going to live there long term. And I don't want to worry about crime. So that's kind of how I narrow my search down to my city. It's not really, no, it wasn't really about the bookings. They told me that the hotels are technically cheaper, but they said, they said it's a little bit cheaper, but the food is more expensive, like which is a set right price, and the value isn't there. So they told me the internet goes up and down, the infrastructure isn't as good, transportation, you don't get into a nice in-drive air conditioning car for $1 or 80 cents. They told me that the value isn't there. The internet's not there. The internet packages aren't as good. The value, so for what you pay and what you get, they told me it's not the same. Where does everybody? Yeah, so basically where we live is basically the hangout. Maybe it's about 5 blocks down. If you just seen, I uploaded a video yesterday of the An Thuong. It's called the 4K Da Nang walking tour. I just uploaded it yesterday. Those blocks are literally the night pub, Western bar party area from there. Pizza parlors. I've given up on pizza in Asia, man. I've given up on pizza in Asia is disappointing. There's one guy in here. I don't know if he's still in here, but he's down at the Chevy's Pub. That's where we used to get our pizza fix. It's not the greatest, but we would get a buy one, get one free. And then I had Gordon's and I had Gilda's. But overall, pizza is just not pizza and Mexican food. You're just not going to find here. You're going to find it, but it's not going to be worth it. But see, so this is what I just ran into someone today that lives in Hua Hin. And as soon as I said the words, I said, "Oh, people have been telling me the equivalent to Da Nang in Thailand is Hua Hin." He goes, "No, no, 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 no. Don't go there. Don't go there." He goes, "I live there. I currently live there." He's on, I guess, 8 more days of vacation here. And he said the opposite. He said, "Nope, it's not cheaper." He said it's like one strip of the beach area. He said all the food places are all Thai. He said you don't find the restaurants, the Western cafes. He said you don't find none of that. It's not cheaper. He said he hears dogs barking all the time. And he says, don't go. Don't go. He said Da Nang is much better. That's exactly what he told me. We walked by, it's called Motor City Pizza. That's the Detroit style pizza. Gilda's is right, like Detroit City runs this way, Gilda's is this way. The best pizza we've had so far was Gilda's. The problem is the price, man. They want 250,000 for a smallish pizza. That's $10, guys. So if you guys know about us, we just had lunch today. So we just went and had lunch. Do you know how much our lunch just cost us right now? $2 total. $1 for me, $1 for her. Dinner tonight will be like $4. So we can get lunch, dinner, the next day lunch, dinner for one small size pizza. So for me, it's the pizza is just not worth it. I have no plans of going back to the USA at all. I technically moved out of the USA in 2022. I lived in Asia from 2022 September till September of 2023. I did just go back from September of 2023 till February of this year. I got rid of all my stuff in storage. I got rid of everything. I made a little bit of money and I moved out of the USA February 14th, I think it was the exact date. But I have no plans of going back to the USA. So Detroit Motor City Pizza just relocated too. They're right by the 24-hour cafe. We just went there maybe a week ago, and I was just walking in there and I was recording a video, and they were very nice. They're like, "Oh, come get a video of this. Come get a video of this." Yeah, I wouldn't go to Cambodia. So I really did want to go to Cambodia because I thought, hey, Vietnam, Cambodia are close. Let me just do a border run to Cambodia. Then I realized there's no direct flights. You can't, shockingly, you cannot take a direct flight from Da Nang to Phnom Penh. So you have to go from Da Nang to Bangkok and then Bangkok to Phnom Penh. So it's like, wait a second. And then I looked at the price of the tickets and I was like, yeah, I'll either just fly directly from here to Bangkok or I'll just go do the bus border run. People, everyone that's told me about Cambodia, they always tell me the same thing: lower quality, more expensive. But here's what everyone always says: they like the vibe of Cambodia, but it's never about, oh, the food, the internet, the lifestyle, the price is better. It's never about that. It's always how they feel about Cambodia, but it's never about budget. It's never about cheaper. It's never about better value. No one's ever told me it's better value in Cambodia, even though it should technically be, because Vietnam offers amazing stuff and Cambodia is a cheaper, lower traveled country. So just by that, it should be cheaper, but it's not. I don't know. That's what everyone tells me about Cambodia. They just tell me they like it. I don't know what it is. People just tell me, I don't know. I've never been to Cambodia. I thought Cambodia was going to be a cheap version of Vietnam, or at least a cheap version of Da Nang. And everybody that I talk to tells me no, that's not true. I'll show you guys my other camera. So I've been using this camera for the past 2 days now. Normally, you guys do see me using my GoPro, right? I usually use my GoPro, but the past 2 days I've been using my DJI Pocket 2 camera. Pros and cons. But for the past 2 days that I've been doing the street walking videos, I've been using the DJI Pocket 2. What time did I start that, Fluffy? What time did I start that? We'll call it 4:30. So I think I started the caramel at 4:30, 5:30, 6:30. So about 7:30 that caramel will be done. Right before we go to dinner, I'll turn the caramel off and then I will have caramel.
Yeah, just about 5 to 10 minutes.
Yeah. So anyone that's been to Da Nang and Cambodia, here, I'll even do it on here. I'm not sure how many. I'm trying to let my subscribers decide where is the equivalent to Da Nang in Philippines or Thailand, and nobody can come up with it. I would love to be able to. So my idea of a perfect city would be lifting up Da Nang, dropping it in the Philippines, because then I cover all my bases. I get the amazing city at the value, but then I get the long visa of living in the Philippines. But I'm positive there is no identical Da Nang equivalent type of city in the Philippines. Mekong water level swells. Better quality price massages in Da Nang compared to Thailand. I think probably the closest city that I have enjoyed and compared to Da Nang, the closest, I wouldn't say the same, would be Bali, but it was Bali back in 2019. I've heard Bali has went up in price and it's not the same. So I can't speak about Bali now, but I really like Bali. If Bali was the same as it was in 2019, then I would put it on the same level as Da Nang, except for, guess what? Bali, as an American, I only get 30-day stay, and then I got to start paying a lot more to extend or leave the country. That is like comparing being a NASCAR in the past. What do you mean? So here's what, if you guys have ever been to Dong, all I'm looking for is an identical exact situation that Da Nang is, but in the Philippines or in Thailand. Because at least in Thailand, technically, if I can come up with some money, I can get the DTV, which is still not going to be that great. It's going to be slightly better than Vietnam because I'll get a 6 month visa instead of a 3 month. Or the Philippines would be perfect as far as the length of the visa because then I could stay in the Philippines for 3 years. But I guarantee you there is no city that's equivalent on all aspects like Da Nang in the Philippines. And remember, I'm not going to travel by scooter. So people will say, people give me all these cities and they're like, man, it's so cheap. And I go, oh, really? It's got an international airport? No, 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 it doesn't have it. And then I go, then I'm not really interested. Does it got a beach? No, 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 no. Beach is about 95%. I love beach cities. Um, I will go to a city that doesn't have a beach. Cebu. I love Cebu. Because Cebu
It has
makes
beach.
it doesn't have beach, Fluffy.
It has.
If it's over an hour away, that's not a beach.
It's not. It's like 30 minutes. It's just like we stayed in the river area, like here in Da Nang. It's just that the beach area is more of resorts and hotels.
Bacolod doesn't have a beach. I would say there. So if enough stuff in a city makes up for it, I could get away without the beach. But it's got to have under $1,000 budget, practically $800 or lower is what I prefer. Safe, enough Western amenities, an international airport, and a beach is almost kind of a must. And I will not ride a scooter. So people say like, oh, all you got to do is stay 20 minutes out, but it's on scooter. No, I won't ride a scooter, and I'm not going to commute on an in drive every day. So that's why I love Da Nang. You guys see, shockingly, I was about to say, when is the last time you guys seen me take an in drive? But shockingly, it was today. And the only reason we took it is because it was raining. But if it wasn't raining, we would have walked. So I don't need a scooter in Da Nang. I live in this area, this radius, and I never need a scooter. I would definitely say Bali has more merchants, or I don't know what you guys would call them, vendors and people that try to get you to buy stuff. Definitely more. But actually, shockingly, here's something that no one really talks about that I liked about Bali is I like the food in Bali. Everything that I had in Bali was pretty good. And it's a lot different than a lot of, because like you go get Vietnamese food, right? Vietnamese food is practically the same, just in different components. You'll get it in a bowl with soup, or you'll get the same kind of meat, but on a bread, and you'll get the same kind of meat, but it's with rice. In Bali, you get fried stuff, you get like meat skewers, you get this. Like there's a lot of variety, and it's spicy, which I do like. So I actually like the food in Bali, at least the time that I went. Chinook, I've heard of that city, but I think there's a few things that it doesn't check off. Um, there's a few things it doesn't check off. I think doesn't. I remember I looked it up, but I don't think it had. It had one. Didn't have a few of the things. It either wasn't under $800 or so a month. It didn't have an international airport, and I don't think it had a beach. So I think it was like multiple of those. So I would like Cambodia. The one thing that I do like about Cambodia is that you can get a year-long visa. So to me, that's probably the biggest benefit of Cambodia. But then after that, it kind of falls off. Oh, there we go. Let's take a look at the poll. I completely forgot. So what is cheaper, better value? Everybody picked Da Nang. So 5 people out of 5 picked Da Nang. I'm convinced, guys. I've been trying. I don't have like I. You guys know I do love Da Nang, but it's not like I'm. What's the word? I'm not deathly tied to Da Nang. Like if someone told me, hey, there's a better city with a better visa and better everything, and it's located in Thailand or it's located in the Philippines, right? Better than Da Nang, I would gladly go. Um, I've been on the search for like almost 2 years, and I am convinced there is no equivalent to Da Nang in those two countries. I did put so in that question. I hope it doesn't tell me who answered, but I did ask you guys for guys that have been in Da Nang and in Cambodia. It was specifically formatted to them, so hopefully only those people answered. I haven't been to Cambodia, but everybody I spoke to, besides one guy, the one guy that I told you, he said he liked Cambodia. He likes Cambodia better, and we asked him why. And literally, when he told us why, he was telling us all the crazy negative stuff. Like he said, "Oh, I like the vibe," and I was like, "Oh, okay. Well, tell me about the vibe." And he was like, "Man, it's just like this vibe." And then he started getting into a story about how he's had 1 or 2 cell phones stolen from him, and then he has this big friend, like I mentioned, he's like a big bodybuilder, and he thought it was his girlfriend holding his hand, and all of a sudden, next thing he knew, there was a guy around his neck choking him out, taking in his wallet. And I was like, "Man, I asked you the question of why you like Cambodia," and he literally told me that was like his reason. And then he just said vibe, and he did say, "Oh man, I was able to get a burger there for $1," and I was like, oh, "Okay." But then I asked him about the hotels, and he was like, "Yeah, my hotel, man. I'm not a fancy guy, so I stayed at a hotel with a fan." And I was like, "No AC?" And he was like, "No AC." And I was like, "Is the quality as good?" He was like, "You could get it, you can get it, but I just chose not to, and it's kind of not the same level." So you gotta always remember when I say cheaper, it is kind of the amount, but here's a perfect example. Let's say something is $1 cheaper, but it's 100 times better. To me, that even though it's only $1 cheaper, if it's 100 times less quality, then it's like, for example, I can go live somewhere in Western Africa and probably spend $300 a month, right? But the internet's gonna suck. I'm gonna have to worry about getting kidnapped every time I walk out. The food might be terrible. The transportation is going to suck. So for me, that $300 is great, right? But if all aspects of life are terrible, I'd rather go spend $500 and get way better quality of everything else. So to me, it's based on the value, not just, oh, well, I can buy a cup of noodles for $1 or for $1.50, I can get a gourmet burger. For me, I'm gonna take the gourmet burger for $1.50. It's this much more expensive, but it's this much better. That's what I. So I'm not a guy that needs the cheapest stuff. If I was the cheapest stuff, I would only buy banh mi. I would only get pho soup. I don't do that. I bump my budget up a tiny bit and get exponentially much better stuff. Maasai, I don't know what that is. So, but I mean, Nepal and Western Africa and certain parts will technically be cheaper. Pakistan will probably be cheaper, but you'll save $87 a month and you'll lose $300 worth of value that you get in Da Nang. Like Da Nang, you get way more than what you pay for. Whereas a city in Western Africa, you're going to pay $300, but you're going to be like, hey, my internet cuts out every hour. I'm worried that I'm going to get kidnapped when I walk outside. Like, then that $300 is not worth it. I don't know. I've never been to Russia or the Soviet Union, so I can't speak on that. I've only been to two communist countries in my life. I've been here in Vietnam, and I've been to China. So those are the only two places I've been to. Oh, I need to grab my charger. Give me 1 second. What I might do, I don't know if any of you guys want to, um, what I might do is, um, what's up, Kim? I might, so if any of you guys are kind of interested, we're going to try to look, I want to look up some of these cities, right? So we might do a little city lookup and kind of a little bit more, information lookup. So what I'm probably going to do is switch over to my laptop so that I can show my laptop screen to you guys that are interested, and I can answer some questions better there. So if you guys want, come back in a minute. Let me just set up the stream. Give me a second, guys. I'm gonna set up doing a live stream on my computer, and then any of you guys that want to come back, you guys can watch me on my laptop, and I'll be able to share my screen with you guys. So let me come in here. Pate. Ah, he mentioned me for a visa run. Big thumbs up to Sammy. I've been mentioning Sammy most of today, actually. Yeah, big thumbs up to Sammy. I actually changed, if you guys didn't notice it, but I changed my thumbnail on the Cat Cafe video. I changed it to this. So maybe I'll get some more, views. I kind of changed the video and I added a cat. I don't think I'm going to get any more views, but I did do a new... Yeah, the video was not bad. I think I have almost 900 views now. 964 views, so that's pretty decent for a one-day video. Right around 1,000 is usually pretty good, at least in my terms. Right around 1,000 views a day for the first day is usually pretty good for my videos. So not bad at all on that. We're gonna try to set up a live stream. No, I didn't. I didn't even see it. So I'm glad someone mentioned it yesterday. They were like, "Where's the rest of the video?" And I thought they meant it was only Anthrong 1 through 5, right? Um, and I was like, "Oh, maybe they don't know." But then when I looked, my video for some reason was only like 3 minutes long, and I was like, "Wait a second, this video is supposed to be 30 minutes." So I had to go delete that, and then I re-uploaded the full length one. So some reason YouTube was giving me a problem last night on that video. I'm just making a screenshot. Give me 1 second, guys. It's so hard because it's kind of hard to do that video in the aspect of I only did 5 technical blocks, but that video was already 30 minutes. Like, literally, I could have done 1 through 10 or 15, but that video would have been like 45 minutes. And that was all one take. There was no editing at all in that video. How you seen it is exactly how I shot it. Like, I talked basically for 30 minutes on that video. So it was a very easy video to edit because I didn't do any editing besides putting the subscribe button in and doing stuff like that. But besides that, let me just log in. I think that video I should have done two different things. I think I should have had cats somewhere in the thumbnail, but I honestly think I probably should have had the cat part at the beginning of the video. That's probably the two things. That's probably the thing that I should have done, was had that on the and there's a guy on a scooter doing it, but it's good. Yeah, I did get a couple comments saying, Sammy already does that video. I suggest you not do it. And I said, I know. I mean, nothing else I can really tell them. And they said, you need to find something that you do original. I said, hey, go watch my live streams. I think I'm the only Da Nang person that's doing a live stream. And he said, yeah, stick to those. And I said, true, yes, but the problem is those live streams don't make me any money. So if I stick to those, I'll be broke very soon. Let me set up this. No one really watched my cat video, so I'm not sure. I'm not sure if it was my thumbnail. I'm not sure if it was the title. I'm not sure if I should have shown the cat part of the video at the beginning. Not sure on that. Well, I didn't just do a video on cats. The title was 4 cool things to do in Da Nang during the rainy season. One was going to a cafe. One was going to a digital nomad co-working space. One was going to eat local food. And then the fourth one was going to the cat cafe. But it seemed like no one cared about the cats. But then I seen, shockingly, when I looked up mine, I looked at other people's, and they had decent views with them. So just mine didn't. Laptop. Let's delete that. Webcam. Let's do this one, display capture. I think that's it. It is raining hard in Saigon. You must be taking a beating. No, so the rain has been on and off, and it's not been hard. So it's just been enough to kind of be a distraction, but it's not even rain. I'm looking outside right now. It's not even raining now, and it hasn't really rained hard. It just drizzles and then it kind of picks up, but it's not been hard rain. The other one's closed. I haven't seen lightning or thunder here though. I have not seen lightning or thunder. I'm trying to display capture, maybe it's display. I thought it was this one. Yeah, that's kind of weird that everyone kind of said go to Ho Chi Minh and avoid the rain, but Supposedly it's raining harder there. Window capture? I can't figure out how to do this. Yeah, that's what people have been saying. For some reason I can't. I refreshed my OBS and now I can't get it back to the same stage. I'm trying to figure out what I did wrong. Can't remember if it's video capture, media source. Maybe it was media source. No. The tropical storm from the Philippines took a southern route. Yeah, I'm not sure, but every time they say there's a storm coming from the Philippines, it never reaches here. Is that true, Fluffy?
No, but Vietnamese people know Philippines because of storm.
Because of storm.
They just know it because a storm from the Philippines comes to. It's always in their news. A typhoon from Philippines is coming to Vietnam.
Hmm.
Pop, 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 pop. You know what? I got addicted in looking at apartments.
Hmm?
But nothing really fits me.
Fits you.
Fits my requirements.
Ah, man, I can't remember how I did this setup on. The mirroring effect.
Ooh, look at this.
What, Fluffy?
Oh, where is Ko Mayan? Mayan. Kwe Mayan.
Friday night at the Z. Come on, Philip. You already know they have an age limit for clubs. You're too old for that.
Why do you bash Philip?
I'm only telling the truth. Okay, I guess I can do it that way. Let me try to set this up. Maybe I do it that way. I'm trying to figure out the OBS. Not sure if you guys know about OBS, but I'm trying to figure this out so that we could do a live stream on Windows Capture laptop. Webcam, laptop, and then what I want is another. No. What I want is I need a device capture. And a free drink. I'm home. We don't have a blackout here. It's so humid today. See, that's the other reason why I think southern Vietnam gets so damn hot. I hate humidity. And everyone tells me, oh, Da Nang, Da Nang, Central Vietnam is much cooler. So for me, I hate the humidity. Laptop, webcam. Why can't I? Hey, what's up, what's up, hold on, 2 people just came in. Philip, you've already been here. Why did my screen go blank? Hold on, let me refresh the filter. I can't, my screen just disappeared on me. It disappeared. Travel Hendrix, what's up, buddy? My other screen just disappeared. I lost all those messages.
Hey, Travel Hendrix, how are you?
I think I told you before, someone I know was staying in your same building. Um,
Did he transfer? Isn't it he transferred?
yeah, he said he was transferred, but Mateus, I think Mateus is staying in. I think you stayed, didn't you stay at
Phantom.
Phantom, I think you stayed at. I didn't realize that was the same place. That was the same place that we looked at. Can't figure out how to get this working correctly. There we go.
Sophie, there's a 2-bedroom house for 14 million.
2-bedroom house.
Yeah. 2-bedroom house.
I was gonna try to do one of these. I can't figure it out. I gotta figure it out another time. There's the webcam. Let's just do the laptop only here. I guess this is how we're gonna have to do it. Window capture. Oh. Laptop screen. That one will be that'll be webcam, and that'll be window capture. So hopefully, there we go. What, Fluffy?
Turn on.
What do you have to turn on?
Fluffy.
Greetings from Bali. Oh, Bali. I've been to Bali a couple times in 2019. So I think I got this set up correctly now.
You haven't been looking at this It's almost half water.
Huh? Yes.
Jeez Louise.
So I think we're good on this. Main screen. That's gonna be called the webcam. Then hop in a grab and go someplace with a generator. I miss your messages. People don't want to spend the extra money, especially people that spend cheap like you, Philip.
We always gang on Philip.
I only respond to his comments. OBS, we're gonna do
How come
a.
Philip doesn't get kicked out?
But
Someone's begging you to bring him back to the live.
I don't really kick anybody out.
We need to kick Philip's Puet. I can't see.
Let's see what.
Ooh, who's that girl? Hey Kim! Xin chào! Xin chào! Who's that girl?
Matt Johnson. He got kicked out for a day, so I'm not sure when his
Yeah.
stuff gets lifted. He did comment on the video. He said, "Please unmute me." So it's not up to me to unmute. I gave him a 24-hour
Please.
ban, so it's not up to me to do it. It's up to YouTube.
Please, please, please.
Create broadcast?
How come our tree looks dry?
Because you probably haven't been watering it. Live stream? Travel? We're going to create this broadcast, I think.
It smells.
Yeah, it was like 84,000 or 86,000. Who was asking about Bitcoin exchange? I'm not sure. I know I get a couple questions, but I don't remember specifically who it was.
Sophie, the tree smells good. Like,
Let me double check that my live stream is set up. And then if it is, I'm going to switch off here and we're going to go to the laptop and then we're going to be able to look at the screen. So I'll be able to help you guys out and we'll compare stuff with the laptop screen. Let me just make sure that live chat is set up. Why isn't that set up? Oh, there it is. Okay, guys, I'm going to switch off real quick. I really appreciate all you guys being here. I'm just going to switch off, go to the laptop. Let me show you guys really quick. We're going to go to the laptop right here. We're going to do a live stream from the computer, and I can help you guys answer questions with the laptop because I can share my screen and do all that. So if you guys want to come back in, do it. If you guys are busy or going to leave, we probably will do a live stream tonight. But if not, you guys can come back in. Just pop right back in just a few seconds.